Okay, I'm going to build the image of a man using the constraint of tabourets or drums, cylinders, and pipes. Please notice that a drum is normally the same shape as a pipe. It's still a cylinder, and yet a drum is normally a wider version and shorter version of a pipe, whereas people would call a pipe an extended or extruded cylinder. And so pipe and drum are very close to the same thing. So here I'm going to build the image of a man with the constraint that I have to use pipes and cylinders, pipes and drums. So here we go. Let's start with a head, and then we'll need a body or a torso, and we'll need legs. And notice we're using pipes for legs, although I imagine if they were very large or thick legs you could also call them drums, but in this case I've called them pipes. Okay, and then arms. So arms will be pipes. And so now what we have is a man created in our image using the constraint of drums and pipes, tabourets, cylinders. And so is this what we can expect Satan to look like? So now when we look at a man, we don't always look at a man straight on. So this is probably the same that we could expect looking at a divine creature, that they might appear different looking at them from different angles. If you look at a man from the side, you see perhaps just one arm and a leg, and the other side of the body is hidden from view. Or the man, you might look at the man from a top view, top down, and you'd see a head and shoulders, and yet you wouldn't see the legs or the torso. I expect it would be the same with a divine creature. They may appear different depending on which angle you're looking. And so let's try that. So we'll imagine here we have a divine creature, and perhaps we see it like this, or like this, or maybe even rotated a little so that the pipes or the legs might be hidden from view. So if we twisted the object around, or the body around, the legs might appear closer together, the arms might come in front and one goes behind, and so eventually if we keep turning this object, what we'd see is a cylinder. We might not actually see the arms. They may disappear in the glow of the body, depending on the angle that we're looking at this object. And so the object might turn away from us, and perhaps we won't see the head, and we'll just see the legs disappearing into the distance, and without being able to see the entire body. So think about that. You might actually see different objects in the sky even, and yet it's all the same one. All we're seeing are different views, and the object might be traveling in different directions and rotated in any kind of position. Perhaps the body might even be coming towards us, and in that situation the only object we might see is the top of the head, so we'd be looking down this way. So let's try that. Try twisting the object a little, and as the object turns towards us, we'll eventually just see this part. because all the other pipes and drums and cylinders and tabourets will disappear behind the top. And so what we'll eventually see, if the object's coming right at us, is a circle, and all the other drums and pipes are hidden beneath, behind the circle. Our perspective is that what we're seeing in the sky is an orb, or a round, unidentified object, and yet because it's coming towards us, we can't see its full length and what's behind it. And so please carefully consider that what we see, immediately see, may not represent the exact shape of the object, because perhaps there's appendages behind that are hidden from view. It's important to think about that when we're looking at especially unidentified objects, because perhaps the object's always the same thing, and yet we might think they're different objects just because of the perspective or the view that we presently have. So now let's go look at some video excerpts. Here's one in Singapore. It's definitely a fiery, shining, Lucifer-like body, and you can see that there are at least two pipes. A drum or cylinder isn't completely perceptible in this portion of video. However, it might be hidden from view. This video can be found on YouTube. I'll put links up to your right where you can watch the original video. Here's another one in Poland. In this video excerpt, you definitely can see two appendages, which are cylinders, and at the front, or at the lower part of this cosmic body, you can see a drum or tabouret. And although there doesn't seem to be pipes at the side that might represent arms, perhaps they're hidden from view, or hidden in the glow of the body. Here's another one, a different video taken in Poland also. It definitely appears to be a similar or the same body. Another one in Finland, where you can indeed see pipes, and you can see at the side there looks like there is another pipe, or perhaps arm, that is evident. Here it is again, the same video excerpt, and you can definitely see several different pipes that are glowing and fiery, and you can see why the name Lucifer, or burning one, shining one, is a deserving name. Here again, over the North Sea, you can see two appendages, or two pipes, and at the front what appears to be a drum or tabouret. Again in Dubai, same thing, two appendages, which are pipes, and a drum at the front. So if we're looking for a burning fiery body that contains pipes or tabourets, drums, then there is indeed video footage available that we can examine. Here's one where it looks like a cylinder, and perhaps. Now I've used several YouTube videos and incorporated them into this one, and what I've done is provide links to the actual videos that are on YouTube up where it says more info towards your right. So click on where it says more info, and you can go to those links and watch the actual original video footage that I presented in this video. And I recommend that you do that and verify that they exist, and contemplate what it is that you're really looking at when you watch those videos.